Hi and welcome to Knockaber 3 Outdoors. I'm your host Dominic Simon, and on today's show we go back to the 2014 season when I shot my first Minnesota buck with a bow on public land. So it's Friday, October 10th, 2014. Since I didn't have class, I decided to get out and do a little bow hunting. It was getting to be mid-October, and I had a feeling that the bucks would be starting to respond to calls. So I threw out a few grunts, did a little rattling, and not 5 minutes later, here comes a buck. When I first see the buck, he's about 20 yards away in some thick brush, and I can't get a shot. He starts to walk away from me, so I quick pull out my grunt tube and give him a few more grunts. Alright, well, that was crazy. I just grunted in a nice little 8-pointer. All of a sudden he was standing there at like 20 yards and he was in some real thick stuff. I couldn't really get a shot. And he started to walk away and I gave him a few more grunts and he came back. Made the shot, hit him. He came running through here like he was hurting bad. He was stumbling all over the place, and I know for sure that I made contact. I saw the arrow sticking out of him as he ran off. So I'm just gonna look at the footage and see if
hopefully I got him on footage and can get a better idea of where the shot was, but then I'll go look for him. So stay with us. You're watching Knockover 3 Outdoors.
As soon as I shot him, the first thing I did was call my dad. This is my first time hunting by myself and my first time hunting out of state, and I knew he was probably sitting at work waiting on the call. When we were on the phone, I could hear how excited and how proud he was, and it was really a special moment for both of us.
Hey, I just shot a buck. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the arrow. It's a little bloody, so might not have been as bad a hit as I thought initially. Hopefully, we got a dead buck at the end of the blood trail. Stick with us. Alright, well, we're back at the blood trail. It's been about 3 hours since I made the shot. Wasn't really sure what the shot was, so I definitely wanted to back out. And reviewing the footage, it's definitely pretty far back, but he was quartering away at a pretty steep angle, so I'm hoping that it was steep enough that even though it was far back, it went up into some organs or something. Also looks like it might have clipped the aortic artery. The blood trail is pretty good right away, so we're just gonna follow it and hope for the best. So I'm following the blood trail, and this buck jumped off of this cliff, fell down here. This is a bike trail. Crossed the trail, and I have a bad feeling about where he's headed because right on the other side, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a river. He might be in there. Well, just as I feared, the blood trail leads right into the river. And this river isn't just a little creek. I mean, this is a river. So I don't know if he swam across or if he just came in here to die and he drifted downshore or downstream somewhere. I'm just gonna keep following the edge of this river and see if he turns up. He's definitely bleeding bad. The blood trail is just like a red carpet right now. So he's hurt bad, but I just don't know where he is. Hopefully he's not out on that island. Might have to get out the waders.
I followed the edge of that river all day and all night until eventually I ran out of daylight and had to call it off. I was bummed, but I knew that it happens to everyone, and the only thing I could do was hit the archery range, get some practice in, jump back on the horse, and always strive to improve myself as a bow hunter. Okay, well, it is Wednesday, October 15th. It's been about 5 days since I shot my buck back on Friday. And I just got a phone call last night from a landowner saying that they finally found him washed up on shore on the river. So got out here first thing this morning, got the waders on, and gonna see if I can cross the river and get at him. So hopefully we can find him.
Well, there he is.
Alright, well, I can't believe I'm finally getting my hands on this deer. Today's the 15th, and I originally shot him last Friday on the 10th of October. Super happy with this deer. He's not a monster by any means, but he's definitely a nice 8-pointer. He's my first Minnesota buck, and my first buck on public land, and got it all done with a bow, so I'm very happy. I only had a few days to hunt here in Minnesota, and on day 3 I grunted this guy in, and I couldn't pass him. So, I'm just super excited. 2 weeks from now is November, and I'll be getting home for the rut, and hopefully we can get one down there too. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching Knock Over 3 Outdoors.